In this video, let's look at the top 5 best gaming keyboards available in the market today. I made this list based on my own opinion, research and customer reviews. I have considered their design, build quality, and performance when narrowing down the best choices possible. If you want more information and updated pricing on the gaming keyboards mentioned, be sure to check out the links in the description below. So here are the top 5 best gaming keyboards. The 5th product on my list is Logitech G915 Lightspeed. The G915 Lightspeed is fantastic to type on and finished in a premium aluminum alloy on the top with a steel reinforced base underneath. It feels like the sort of keyboard that can last for decades. Despite the keyboard's base being thin and light, the keyboard uses newly engineered GL switches that provide accurate key presses and tactile feedback. The new GL switches come in 3 flavors: the linear, the tactile, and the clicky. The tactile and clicky switches feel nice, while the linear switches should expect more travel distance. The font on the keycaps is super clean and has nice boldness. There is a special coating on top of the keycaps to prevent them from wearing out the top layer because of finger oils. But, these keycaps are almost proprietary, and finding a replacement is not easy. Luckily, Logitech does provide support to send out replacement keys that you can buy yourself. The lighting is beautiful with super vibrant color accuracy based on what you set in the software. But, the M1, M2, and M3 profile keys at the top left are set to yellow and cannot adjust to the user set color. The battery life on this keyboard is insane. You can expect about 1,200 hours of continuous usage without any lighting on. At full brightness, it can last about 30 hours of continuous usage or like a full week on a normal basis. For charging, there is a brick with a low-profile USB receiver that has a G915 text on it. When you need to charge, you can unplug the cable, plug it into the keyboard. So, the wireless aspect is super fantastic, especially for a keyboard that is large and does not have a cable to worry about. The G915 Lightspeed is the perfect keyboard if you want a sleek high-performance keyboard that is cable-free. The 4th product on my list is Razer Black Widow V3. One thing that is obvious on Black Widow V3 is the solid construction and clean feel. The keyboard comes in Razer's signature all-black look without all that unnecessary gamer aesthetic or edginess. The keyboard is built atop an aluminum frame that has a matte finish which is excellent at repelling dirt, oils, and fingerprints. The entire top is made of solid metal with a smooth coating limiting fingerprints and sweat stains, while the bottom and the frame are made of hard plastic. The Razer green switches are clicky like the Cherry MX Blue and come with 1.9mm of actuation point, which is suitable for those who like double tapping in games. And according to Razer, its switch is capable of withstanding up to 80 million keystrokes. Design-wise, it is incredibly lightweight for a full-size mechanical keyboard. It weighs 84 grams, which is important for those who plan on bringing this around for tournaments. But, the keyboard will take up quite a bit of space on the tabletop, especially when combined with the included palm rest. The keys are not flush with the aluminum casing, and this makes part of the switches visible. Overall, Black Widow V3 stands out as a mid-range option for the average gamer. Also, it is suitable for those who are looking for a keyboard that offers solid build quality, performance, and flexibility in hotkeys and macro customization options. The 3rd product on my list is Roccat Vulcan TKL Pro. The Vulcan TKL Pro is a compact keyboard that uses Titan optical switches with a life cycle of no less than 100 million keystrokes. As the name suggests, it uses a 10 keyless form factor which, combined with a detachable USB-C to USB-A cable, makes it an extremely convenient keyboard solution for gaming. The Roccat Vulcan straddles that line between a full-sized keyboard and the super compact, offering you the best of both worlds and not much of the worst. It feels sturdy thanks to the aircraft-grade aluminum layer included in its design. This compact keyboard looks nice even without turning on the RGB lighting. Although there are no dedicated multimedia controls, this keyboard features a mute key and a volume knob that looks like it has just arrived from the 1980s. The optical switches feel great for everyday use, and the added durability should make this a keyboard worth using for a long time. There are no discrete indicators for caps lock, scroll lock, or the added game mode functionality. Instead, the key illuminates in white to show that it is active. However, the overall performance of this keyboard is beautifully consistent. No matter whether you are playing something more laid-back like Firewatch or something more intense like Cyberpunk 2077, response times are fast and accurate with no missed presses or glaring latency. The 2nd product on my list is HyperX Alloy Elite 2. The Elite 2's base design looks a lot like the original HyperX Elite RGB, sharing the same sleek jet black colorway, snazzy light bar, and media key positions but with more angular top corners. The difference lies in the HyperX pudding keycaps, which have translucent sides to create a bright and vibrant lighting experience. These brilliant lighting effects on the keyboard can be used for hours on end without feeling any strain. If you are leaning towards something more radiant, the Elite 2 is one of the most dazzling keyboards around. The Elite 2 comes in full-size 104 keys. The keyboard is well built and sturdy with a solid frame, making it a great durable keyboard. It also comes with a beefy 1.8 meter braided cable and USB 2.0 pass-through port located at the back, so you can plug in a USB key or other peripherals directly into the keyboard. Besides that, there are dedicated media keys for quick access to skip songs or adjust the volume. The volume will feel sturdy with a very nice smooth scroll. This is great if you like to listen to music or watch movies. Another great feature of this keyboard is the N key rollover functionality, which means each keystroke is going to be registered independently of all others, no matter how many keys are pressed at the same time. Instead of the Cherry MX mechanical switches, Elite 2 uses the linear HyperX Red switches that offer better response times and longer shelf life. While the performance increase comes with the HyperX Red switches, they are still comfortable to use and have that satisfying tactile feedback and resounding click to look for in a quality mechanical keyboard. HyperX made tremendous improvements to this keyboard over its predecessors. And on top of that, they have lowered the price tag. So, if you are a fan of the full-size form factor with the numpad, then this Elite 2 is definitely up your alley. The first product on my list is Corsair K100 RGB. This is Corsair's flagship keyboard, and also the first one to offer a 4000 Hz hyper pulling rate and 4000 Hz key scanning rate. The whole aluminum frame is pretty low profile, with a slight redesign on the sides to have that light illumination that shines directly on the desk surface. As for the new wrist rest, it has a magnetic clasp for easy installation. Physically, the keyboard has a large body but is not overly massive beyond the keycaps. The new font is sharp and clean, not too gamey. Below the keycaps are new optical mechanical switches from Corsair. This is the first gaming keyboard from Corsair that uses the new OPX optical mechanical linear switches. It uses infrared light to register a key press, instead of physical components. The K100 currently comes in two variants: the new OPX switches and Cherry MX Speed RGB. When it comes to typing, the OPX feels lighter weight due to a shorter actuation and travel time, even though both switches need the same amount of force. It is also worth noting that the OPX switches from Corsair have zero rattles compared to some other mechanical optical switches in the market. Without a doubt, the keyboard has the best looking RGB lighting due to a combination of the form factor, the new font on the keys, and the 44-zone light edge around the keyboard. You can also store up to 8 MB worth of RGB lighting profiles on the keyboard itself. This keyboard has impressive 150 million lifetime keystrokes, making it the fastest gaming keyboard on the market. So, you should consider this keyboard in games where every millisecond matters. Thanks for watching this entire video. If you like this video and it helped you out in any way, please give the video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Hope to see you guys in the next video.